Flamingo chef, show us what you got with cocktails and dishes that hit the sweet.
Hi guys, Bill the Kansas Flamingo chef. Welcome back to my bar. As many of you know, or you can probably tell by looking around, I like bourbon. I have a lot of bourbon. I have tequila, I have rum, gin, everything, but I really like bourbon. Now, if you have a good home bar, you should always have books on stuff that you don't normally drink. Things that are fun for when people come over. I like tiki drinks, but I don't make a lot of them. But recently I was trying to come up with, is there such a thing as a bourbon tiki drink? And believe it or not, there are. There are quite a few of them. They're very odd, but it's a nice crossover for somebody who's into bourbon, but really doesn't know if they're ready for tiki. So I want to show you a couple of my favorites. Maybe you have your own favorites. If you do, put them in the comments. I'd love to hear about other bourbon tiki drinks. Let's start with one called a Honey Honey. The Honey Honey is really easy. There's only 4 ingredients, and you pour it into fresh ice in a highball. You're going to need bourbon. You can pick whatever bourbon you want. I would recommend you use a bourbon that you either don't drink very often, or you hold for guests that you don't like, or that is just not, in your normal rotation. I also wouldn't use the most expensive bourbon in your repertoire. So for this one, I'm going to use one called First Call. This came from Total Wine. Got to tell you, it's okay. It's not great. You're going to need 2 ounces of bourbon. You're going to need a shaker, some lime juice, some orgeat, and a orange liqueur. You can use any orange liqueur you want. This happens to be one I made. Really doesn't matter. So in a shaker full of ice, we're going to put an ounce of lime juice and then a ½ ounce of orgeat. If you're not familiar with orgeat, if you're building tiki drinks, you're going to need this stuff. A good friend of mine's allergic to practically everything in the world, especially nuts. He can't have this. This is almond syrup. That's all it is. So if you can't do nuts, no orgeat. Okay, that in there. Then we're going to do a ½ ounce of an orange liqueur. Again, it really doesn't matter what orange liqueur you use. I don't think I would put Grand Marnier in this. Last but not least, 2 ounces of bourbon. And then we're going to give this a good shake. Now, keep in mind, this is going to be very bourbon forward. So again, for your friends that like whiskey but aren't sure they're into tiki, this is a good place to start. It's got a nice yellow color. And let's give it a shot. You can really get the whiskey in there, but the nice thing is you get the other flavors too. You get that tiki experience, the lime, that orgeat, the sensation of the islands, if you will, but with a whiskey drink. Let's try another one. So our next drink here is called the Iron Runner. Now, I've actually had one of these at a bar in a couple of different places around the country, and I was surprised at how odd it was, but how good it was at the same time. This one's going to be bourbon again. Velvet Falorum. If you are making tiki drinks at home, you're going to need a bottle of Velvet Falorum. Simple syrup, bitters, some pineapple juice, and lemon. And we're going to do this one in a hurricane glass. So I start off by squeezing half a lemon. If you're using lemon juice out of a bottle or lemon juice concentrate, that's going to be just over a ½ ounce, no more than 3/4 of an ounce of lemon juice. Up next, I've got an ounce of pineapple juice. It does not need to be premium pineapple juice. It just needs to be pineapple juice. And then we're going to do 2 dashes of bitters, a ½ ounce of simple syrup, a ½ ounce of your Velvet Falorum, finally, 2 ounces of a cheap bourbon. Again, don't use your best whiskey to do stuff like this. I mean, that's saved for pouring into a glass and enjoying, right? Once you've got all that in the cocktail shaker on ice, go ahead and give it a good shake. Now we're going to strain that over fresh ice into a hurricane glass, like so. It actually has a really pretty color. A lot of that comes from the bitters, but it just has a really nice look to it. And again, very whiskey forward, but it has kind of almost a whiskey sour kind of flavor to it. It's got that sweet velvet florum and the lemon, so it's a nice combination. It's something very different. If these interest you, if you have some you know of that you'd like me to make, or anything you'd like me to make, all you got to do is comment right here on this video, or drop me a line, bill@kansasflamingochef.com. And as always, eat and drink fabulous. I'll see you on the next one. Please remember, share this video, comment, like, and subscribe. Have a great day.